for some reason the intelligence, beyond a multiple capacity we all have within reach, is becoming a unit of measurement to determine the value of people, but mostly a niche market, that bank consumers wanting to appear always smarter, though this is not really exercise. And although the exact sciences warn that it is the IQ who pronounces the final verdict on who is or is not intelligent, some other theories are correct in the fact that everyone has a kind of intelligence you only need to find and detonate. There are several practical exercising muscle intelligence. Knowing many, reading and writing are two of them. You can always read without writing but cannot always write something sensible without reading, and especially without thinking first. That is why writing, characters such as journalists, writers or scientists, has been of great importance with respect to intelligence that dominate. Under a similar premise, neuroscientist Ed Boyd, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, has written some hacks essential and certainly easy to make our intelligence a real weapon. Rules Boyd, who incidentally has been proposed in the Institute a class on how to think, where basically the student is taught to be more creative, thoughtful and with more preparation in a world where the objectives are transformed continuously, are surprisingly mental habits related to writing. Most of these points are based on creativity shoot through documentation about everything around you in your life. The hacks are: 1. Synthesize new ideas constantly. The role of the mind to extract and summarize everything you read is fundamental to exercise intelligence. So never read passively, reading only for reading. Contrary notes, synthesizes while you are reading, and never lose concentration even in the introducers or prologues paragraphs. In this way, each time you read you get used to always understand things, so that in the end get enough results to be more creative in your projects. 2. Learn to learn quickly. One of the talents actively enjoy new virtual generations of the century are the huge flows of information that, in the best case, can release fertile cognitive abilities. In other words, the technology generations accustomed to possess the ability to learn almost anything instantly. Harnessing this point intuitively and classy, it can certainly help in finding the desired intelligence. It is recommended that you learn first, to know how your brain works. If you need a nap before starting to read or work, a cafe, a walk to the park or any other stimulus that gives you the advantage of speed your learning. 3. Always have a long-term, although every day you have a different plan, or even the most ambitious and impossible, mind a goal. Make plans, and writing always helps you project your ideas, by newer they are. 4. Create mind maps. For years he has been one of the most effective ways to solve problems or come up with sketches of any project methods. Draw all mental maps you need on a piece of paper, board or anywhere. It does not matter if you take an order. This habit helps to reaffirm all your ideas, to discover what things depend on what other, and always calculate the positive or negative variations of your approaches. It is physically a graphical map that exposes all your plans. Whether work, love or generally in everyday life you can use them. 5. Aim the methods that you have more worked so you do not forget. If a play in life has left you well, write it down. As Sun Tzu in The Art of War, transcendental tips can turn into future victories, if you destin to watch your strategies and write them. 6. Equivocate but always be fast. As we have known all along, again and again is the only way to learn of all things. If you are new, issue something wrong. On the contrary, do it with a quick cut without getting dirty clothes. Then, document everything you have missed to eventually do it again, not to repeat. 7. Schedule your activities from lowest to highest complication. If a task is assumed to be complex, starting with the easiest, so you'll end up before and have more time to devote to the more complex. Do not forget to date each activity, to avoid falling into procrastination. 8. Document everything obsessively: what you think, what you want to do, your mistakes, your emotions, everything. Writing is a tool to pave intelligence, as one of its major benefits is that it helps us translate our own words, what we have eaten in the world. In fact, translate what you think or feel is one of those tasks that prepare people who prove to be more intelligent.